Hello guys, we are back for another video on the F122, my team career mode episode 2. We are here at Saudi Arabia, and as you can see by our livery, we have had some big changes here. We are now sponsored by Audi and Martini, and now after that we've got a big boost in performance. As you can see, all the upgrades that are going to be coming on that can bring us up to the field. So let's see what we can do here at Saudi Arabia for round 2. So here we are guys, doing our first qualifying lap in our Audi Martini car. I would definitely say this livery is beautiful. So let's see what we can do with our first lap. Headed on the start finish straight. The big brake is into turn 1 here. Down the gears as we cut the orange curve nicely. And then we come along. This is a difficult bit here because this requires a lot of downforce through this section here. That was a good section through there, so let's see what we can do. We go purple sector 1. Let's see, we want to try and get provisional pole. We want to save plenty of tyres for the race as we have a snap there. Heading down. And now just a really big breaker zone as we go purple sector 2, but that was not good through there. Now going through here, let's see what we can do. This is looking like a good lap, but I can definitely improve. Now going into the start finish right here. Where do we go? Provisional pole for that lap. That was a good lap by us. Let's see what we can do. But Charles Leclerc now goes P1 by 4/10. Alright, so now after everyone's done a lap, we're down to P4, which is still good, but we want to get pole position. We started P2 last time, I think, but we had a terrible start, so let's see what we can do this time. So we're heading into our final lap here. Let's start into the lap, flying down the start finish straight. It's a very heavy braking zone down here as we kind of lock up, but we are still 3/10 up. And we're doing so well so far. Trying to keep warnings to the minimum. And so far we've not got anything going on. Oh, as we have a big snap, that's not going to help us unsettling our balance. But we're 4/10 up. That's purple sector 1. We're going to have to try and catch up through here. This is where Charles Leclerc found so much time on his lap. Down the gears. I could have definitely improved through there. But we're 7/10 up now. 8/10. We're finding so much time. Now let's go through here. Remember, we did not have a good go through there well the first time, but this time we have gained a whole 10th just through that section. We're nearly a second up, 9.5 tenths up. We can definitely improve in this final corner as well. But we go a bit wide. 9/10. We're gonna do so well. I think this is gonna put us in provisional pole. And this is pole position. Pole position. Well done. Let's go. Oh, that lap just hooked up there.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today.
As we can see, Hulkenberg gets P5, which is good for him, but we got 4/10 faster than Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. And now Max Verstappen at P3, Carlos Sainz at P4, and Nico Hulkenberg rounded out the top 5. So let's see what we can do in tomorrow's race.
So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, Jeddah. One of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca, and one of the biggest ports in the region. And now, host to the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. It's the owner driver then in pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Sainz, Nico Hulkenberg, and Perez. Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Norris, and Daniel Ricciardo. Joe, Bottas, Kevin Magnussen, and Ocon. Vettel, Gasly, Mick Schumacher, and Alex Albon. Russell, taking a grid penalty. Latifi and Yuki Tsunoda.
So there you go. As we can see, George Russell got a penalty, so he's down in P20, and Yuki Tsunoda. So we're going to try just a one-stop strategy, softs and mediums. We're going to take up plenty of fuel, so we're going to be nice and fast, because I'm expecting there'll probably be a safety car, but let's see what's going to happen here. Now we've got the formation lap.
The formation lap gets underway here in Saudi Arabia, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure their car's ready for the battle as the lights go out.
As we can see, we were 3 seconds faster than the cars at the back of the field, which was really good from us. And we got our new helmet here as well. We are going to be stopping on lap 5. And we're going to try our best to get our first podium or even a win of the season after a disappointing first race, I could say. Right, let's see what's going to happen at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. As you can see, I think that was Max Verstappen on the hards, or was it Sergio Perez? I'm not sure. But they won't have the best start. Yes, it was Max Verstappen there. 5 minutes time. Lights out, and away we go. We didn't get the best start once again. But we're going to have to try and keep it as Max hits us again, just like in Bahrain. But we were still battling for the lead. We were side by side with Charles Leclerc. Leclerc's got it ahead, and I was going to back off, but then he does. And then I go around the outside. The rear of the car feels very slippery on this first lap. As it steps out again, and Leclerc's got his nose there. He's wanted to try and get the position back. He lost lap 1 there. And now Carlos Sainz is trying, and Leclerc's cut it off, but now Leclerc's set it on boots. We're down to P2. We're gonna have to try and get past Leclerc now. Alright. Leclerc pulled away 5 times there, but we were prioritizing straight line speed, and we were gaining so much of them now. We're gonna have to try and get closer if we want to make an overtake, since we are 4 tenths back, 5 minutes. Now we're going to the final corner now. We're getting so much time on Leclerc just in the straight. We might be able to get past them. This is a type of circuit that will suit us. to our car, and then we're going to go around the outside of Leclerc. Just our straight line speed is unbelievable, but we have to brake early. I mean, you go deep, and now Leclerc goes through, and there's a little bit of ghosting there, so Leclerc easily gets through. If there was no ghosting, I would have probably been taken out. But now Leclerc is still in the lead. Now we're going to have to try and get past Leclerc, but Leclerc's already gapped that 8/10 after my big snap. I'm going to use all my overtake just to try and catch up with him. Because look, look at us, we've gained so much on Leclerc. And we're going to probably gain quite a lot more here. Look at our straight line speed. It's unbelievable, it's so fast. Now, Leclerc isn't the best around this final bit, so let's see what we can do. Going into the start finish straight, Leclerc covers the inside line, so I have to try and go around the outside line, and he's still there, Leclerc's still there, and I'm going to have to try and keep my throttle in, and I'm up to P1. That's a great move from us. It was Verstappen that's on the medium, so he's going to go along at the start now. Get far away from Leclerc, but he's in DRS range with us. I doubt he'll go for a move here, but there's the second DRS zone, which I bet he will be going for a move there. So let's see what's going to happen. Right, 2/10 a gap. 1/10 a gap. I'm keeping the inside line. And there goes Leclerc. But now we will get DRS going onto the start finish rate on lap 4 now. Let's see what we can do. Our straight line speed is going to go down the inside. Our straight line speed is so fast. We get right the way past her. Then we lock up and we go straight on. And now Leclerc's back through into the lead, and all is fighting to put Carlos Sainz up with us. Now he's only 6/10 behind us. Now we have to try and get past Leclerc again, as there's just a second separating the top 3 now. We're going to be boxing next lap, I think. We need to try and get past Leclerc before we box. But let's see what will happen now as Leclerc goes wide. Overtake, we're going to have DRS. We're going to try and get past him. And we go past him as he tries to defend, but that will not work. But now I'm going to defend the inside line. He's going to try it around the outside. He is most likely going to go past us. Now he's pinched us into the inside. We're going to have DRS, but we are ahead already. I'm going to use my overtake to get further away. And we're going to box this lap as Carlos Sainz goes fastest now. Oh, now Leclerc runs deep and we're going to pull away now. We just gained a second. That's not helped Leclerc there. And then we're going to go to the medium tyres to the end of the race, which is only 8 laps left. But the Ferraris aren't catching me. Is Sainz going to try and go for a move behind? I think he is. The 2 Ferraris are going side by side. Sainz is into P2, but Leclerc's got the inside line, and Leclerc keeps it, and now Leclerc's going to be boxing, but Sainz will stay out. Now into the pits, we had a bad pit entrance, so Leclerc's catched up. Now Hulkenberg, Verstappen and Sainz have not boxed right now. Let's see how our pit stop's going to be. It was decent. Has Leclerc jumped us? No, but we've jumped him. Now Hulkenberg's into the pits. Alright, let's see where he's going to come out. but our main worry is Leclerc right now. Leclerc and Sainz. Are we coming out ahead of Sainz? I think we just have. I think Leclerc's ahead of Sainz as well. The Sainz is 1.2 seconds behind. Now Leclerc's going to be trying, only 4/10 behind. I don't want to waste my ERS here. I'm going to save it for when he's right behind me. When he's about to go for a move near the end of the race. Oh, and there's a yellow flag. What's happening back there? As Leclerc's going to try and go around the outside, but he's not going to be able to. But there's still yellow flags. And what's happened there? It's the AlphaTauri. Pierre Gasly's out. I think that's just an engine failure for Pierre Gasly there. Yes, it is, as you can see the smoke coming out. That's going to be devastating for him. But he's going to have to try in the next race. But let's see what's happening if Leclerc can get past us. And now we're right back over with us. Leclerc does get the fastest lap, and he does try and get past us. But we have the inside, and now it comes to the outside. Now we're not side by side, but we have the better exit. Now we're still in the lead here. Well, P2, but the effective lead. I'm going to use my ERS to stay ahead. Max stays out again, I think. No, he doesn't. He's into the pits. So, yeah. Oh, we go deep. And then Leclerc has to slow down there. Verstappen's in. We should be coming out ahead of him, but he's onto the hards, which won't be the fastest tyres. He's down to P4. And now Leclerc and Sainz are battling. And now we just pulled away quite a lot of time there. Now Sainz is 1.4 seconds behind. He is gaining. He is gaining on us, as so is Leclerc. We don't want to make a mistake, but they're going side by side, the two Ferraris behind. They look like they might have made contact, but I'm not sure. They're still side by side. I don't know who's going to have DRS. But Leclerc's still at P3. He's going to be wanting to get back up to P2 as we head on to lap 10 now. Only a few more laps left in this race. Now Sainz is in my DRS, and Leclerc's and Sainz is as soon as Verstappen and Perez. So this is like a 5-way fight for the lead now. Who's going to win the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix? Us in the Audi, the two Ferraris, or the Red Bull. Who's going to do it? Perez is still pretty far behind, so I'm not sure if he's following out Verstappen's DRS. But now Sainz is probably going to be trying to go around the outside or down the inside. He's going to try around the outside, but he's gotten past us now. I'm going to have to try and keep it in, but he's gotten it, and now Leclerc's going to try and get past them. We're going to have to try and get past Sainz here. Now Sainz is going to have to try and block for his life. Now this is going to be difficult if we want to get back into P1 with only about 2 laps left in this race. 3 laps I think. As we go deep again, but then we're going to go down to the inside. As Sainz's rear end steps out a little bit. He's probably been pushing to try and catch up to us, so this high wire's not going to be good. So now I'm in DRS range. We're going to try and get past them, and before we even get to DRS we're right on the back of them, and now we're already up to P1, purple sector 2 there, and then we're going to have to try and keep P1, but this will be difficult for the last few laps, and Sainz is trying it around the outside again. Sainz has got the position, but I don't want to fight because then he will get DRS, but then I got it. So now I'm gonna try and get past him as I try and go fake it from the inside to the outside. I'm to P1 now. And now we're into the lead of the race with 2 laps left. And now Leclerc's right in the back of us as so is Verstappen. Oh, but we lock up a little bit there. Our tyre wear is not looking good anymore. After we've been pushing for the last few laps just to keep it in front of the 2 Ferraris. But this has been a great race now. Now we get purple sector 1. We're going to try and go for fastest lap this lap. We're going to use all our ERS since we do have 100%. We're up by quite a lot now. As we go right the curves, and that was a big snap and we lost quite a lot of time. Right. That was not the best sector 2, but we're just gonna have to try and keep ahead of the 2 Ferraris going into the final lap of the race now. I think Verstappen and Perez is out of contention for the win, but you never know what can happen in this last lap. As we go a bit deep, but we're trying for fastest lap. Let's see what we can do. Fastest lap of the race left. We're going to use all our ERS just in case the 2 Ferraris get right up to us. But let's see what will happen as we run a little bit wide there. And we're out of the DRS range, but we do go wide. Our tyres are just not gripping in anymore. We don't want to lock up because that will not help the front any more than it is. Now it's 8/10 of the gap and we just keep on running wide. We're trying not to get any warnings or penalties on this last lap. Well, that's why we're red sector 1. But now the two Ferraris, mostly Science I'm worrying about because he is right on my tail now. Let's see what's going to happen in the final lap of this race. I'm going to use my overtake to try and keep ahead, and I just have the straight line speed to do that. But I don't need him. I don't want him to get ahead coming through the final DRS zone. I'm going to be pushing. I'm going to use all my ERS to stay ahead. I'm going to drain it all just so I can stay ahead here because it's crucial. It's absolutely crucial to stay ahead. As now Science tries it, but I'm going to keep it and I'm going to be able to get our first win of the season, I think, right now. And yes, we do. That's P1. P1. Let's go. Yes, P1.
Great drive, we did it. Good job, we did it. You can't fault the performance on the track today. A well-deserved victory. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
Well, I guess Audi
So then, It's time to see
Martini
how this
helped
result
us
affects
to
the
get
Drivers'
us our
Championship.
first win of the
Charles Leclerc,
season,
currently leading the championship
and we're up
standings,
to second
extends his lead
from
even further
7th
with
in the
this result.
championship, which
Some
has helped us
amazing
a lot.
talent out on the track
And our
today.
teammate is
But
up to,
Anthony, who
has
would
got
you pick as your
P6 in the
driver
race,
of
which
the
wasn't
day?
bad for
There's
him,
a few
but he has
contenders, but
lost
George
one
Russell
race.
definitely stood out, I think. A really
In
solid
one
drive from
place,
him
and
today, and one I'm sure the
Carlos
fans
Sainz
enjoyed.
came from
It's time to see
P4
how
up to
things are
P2,
shaping
which
up
was
in the
good for him,
Constructors'
and
Championship.
Flores dropped one
Ferrari
place.
continue to
So
extend
that
the
was
gap
good,
at the top
a
of the
race
table.
there.
Meanwhile, good
And
work
our,
from the owner drivers team this weekend.
and
who
our
pushed
Audi has
themselves
came up to
further up the order.
P3 in the
Well, that was
Constructors,
certainly an
which was good
exciting
for us.
weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join
So
us
let's
for
see
more
what will
exciting
happen in
Formula
the
One
next
action
race, a
very
round 3.
soon.
See you soon. Bye.